Welcome everyone. Welcome again. This is another video. Crochet with Amabi. Welcome now everyone. This is what I've been working on so far. Um, I've been working on safety eyes. Um, I've been painting. Well, kind of like I've been using a couple things that I will show you. I find I've excuse me. I find five um stuff that I need to use. Well, I use on my safety eyes. So Anna did a lot. Now the one that I completely all my flowers, all my crochet flowers. Well, the one I was working on, like roses, tulips, and the other one, and the done completely done. But I'm working in crochet bags. So yeah. Um. So let me start show you. Well, let me show you the safety eyes. Um, this is all the safety eyes that I've been working on. I know I got the boxes in there because I know that's the size for um the safety things to go in the back, the safety eyes. Let me show you what did I did. I mean what I use, not did, what I use. And I found these on Walmart. Let's see. Now, on the first eyes that I'm going to show you, I use these three different, no, was right, these three together. I mix it up, and this is how they look in the back. This I had to paint with color black in the back, and this is how they look in the front. So this is how they look. Let's see. There you go. Yeah. So that's the three right here together. Now this one, it was only this one right here, and this is how they look. I had to paint this one on the back. This just have anything, so it's kind of a little hard to appreciate it. There you go. Super easy, very simple to do it. Um, so that's the bigger one. But let me show you, kind of like a medium size. This is the medium size. This one is kind of like a gold, and this one is this right here. This one, I think, when I put a black in the back, it's gonna be pop the color more. I mean, it's still, So this one, let's see. Let me see that one right there. There you go. Like I said, I had to paint on the back so that way the color it can show more. This one. This one is this one right here. And let me show you the last one. Okay. This one, it was the white, like the regular, like a moon, acá tienes acá moon eyes. Look at this one. And this is the red one. That, and this one, they already have the color black in the back. There you go. Yeah, it was done great. I'm still have some get it done. I mean, put the this is purple. Look at this one. And this one right here. It done great. So this is most that I've been well on the safety eyes. This one I'm not really. Let me show you one pair. That's the, let's see. Let me show one that you can see more. This the purple one. I don't know, but does not show a lot the color. That's the purple one. And this one is this one. I don't know. But I really, really happy and on the big ones. They turned so great. So I had to get it done, put the black color in the back, and so this one. Look at this. Oh, I forgot to show you the red one. Let me show you the red one. The moon, the color moon. Okay, this is red with red. You see that? Now on this one, let me show you. Let me tell you, it was kind of little hard, little bit, not much, because they have only part right here, and using the brush, it was not kind of like not easy because sometimes the glue or the stick, because it's really thick. Let me show you. You can see. Well, let me show you in the paper. You see that? It's kind of a little thick, but it worked. It worked. So that is the red. And which one color? That's red and that's purple. So I had to get done and this one's paint black in the back so they can show more the colors. So this is a red one. So now let me show you what that I've been working on crochet. So the crochet I finished um I finished a couple bags. This small bag, a small one. Um let's see. I finished these 4 bags and I've been just kind of like a organize my room, kind of organize. So on this one I use one more yarn, the sparkle one, and the white color is red heart too, but it's a sparkle one. um I don't have any here. Oh, this one right here. I got this yarn for so long. This one right here. But you know what, let me show the label so you can see, because I've been saying the labels and that's not here. I think that one I want to have the label. That yarn. Oh, right here. That's the label. This is the yarn. This one it was on sale. I'm sorry, y'all. I am being so tired. Okay, so that is the yarn. This is all yarn. So that's the first one. That's the little bag. So here's the little one. I mean, this one it was taking me like maybe I'm gonna say maybe like 30 minutes. I'm gonna say maybe 40 minutes to get done. Look at that. A lot of girls have been using a lot of these kind of small little bags. So that's one. This one, I'm making more the handle more long one. On this one, I use this yarn right here. This one, that's what I use. Color blue and gray. So, some girls that just like to have something, small bags. So I said, well, let me just get done. So that's my well, the purple was my second one. The gray blue, it was my first one. The third is this one right here. On this one, I use double yarn. Well, and all the two bags that I show you, it was double yarn. And this one is I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. Let me see. So you can see how they look. Okay, there you go. That's the bag. That's the bag. And I love this yarn. And it was this one right here. Not this one. It was this one. That it was on sale. I use double. You know. I'm sorry. I am being so tired. I worked yesterday. Well, I helped my husband clean a house. And I was just so tired yesterday. So, and you know, I was working a little late. Not late, late, but I was working a little bit late last night to try to get done a couple things. Well, bags. Okay, so this one I use. I love this yarn, and I don't have it anymore. This kind of color. But this I love this yarn. Both is I love this yarn. So here is my last bag that is completely done. I'm not lining these bags because it's I mean the stitch is single crochet. So I really love this one. You know, girls like I'm not crazy about bags, you know, but this one is cute. I will make it more. So that's all the bags that I completely done. Now, the one I'm working on. Remember the squares? Well, the idea I was making this bag right here. And I put it in my community tab, the which one I need to do it, which one you think. And everybody both but the big one, like you see in the picture. But you know what I mean. I did the squares, exactly the squares that I thought it was for the bag, you know. Kind of look in the picture, count in the front, count that I supposed to be in the bag. But I was just like, mm, I said, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something else different. Kind of similar, but different. So that's the squares. Okay. This one is kind of like a big stitch, you know. Well, not big stitch. Like, I don't know. What stitch you think it is? I forgot what is the name. Um, I took one from the books. And this is the squares that I have left. I put it together. I sew it. Not with the hook, with the needle. Okay. So I'm not crazy about it, but it's a bag. I mean, this could be a bag. So that's the front. Okay. That's gonna be the front. Let me try to mix. I mean, put it right. So that's supposed to be the and the front, and this well front or back, whatever, you know. So I try and put all kind of the colors. Um. So now I just had to put a single crochet, couple rounds, and let me bring the handles. Okay, so here's all the handles that I have. Now, I don't know which one I'm gonna use for that. Let me put this yarn back in here. I don't know what handles I'm gonna use for that. So that is the bag, and I'm thinking I got white. Let's see, that black, no. It's in between two. The other one is just kind of like light color. So this is in between. Can be. Oh, I like this one. Okay, let me open it, and you can tell me. You can comment if you like to. You know, which one you think. Now, I'm not even by ordering these handles. I ordered the other one, but not this one. So this one is gonna be my first time to use this. So here's one option. So you can tell me. Option one, okay. That's option one, like a cream color, like So or white color. And I think with the rest of squares, I'll see if I can do it in another bag, like a small bag, not big one, small one. Okay, so this is the color white. But I think you're gonna be agree with me. I think the cream, this gonna be the one. Well, both. Hmm? Okay, so this is option two, white color. I mean, I'm saying both look good. So I never made it something with white. Let me try to put this together. So what this one is kind of like a gold color. Okay, so let's see. I mean, which one you think? I mean, the white color is go with any colors, like I don't know, but you can comment. So that's the bag. Of course, I got to line it. This is how they look out, and oops, this is how they look inside. This is how they look inside. I thought it was look better. Leave it like this strip on the front. I don't know. What do you think? Well, maybe next time when I do another bag. I mean, some that still look like, but not a lot. Remember, it's a crochet bag, and I'm not professional. I do my mess, and I like my mess. Okay, so the next bag that I was already crochet these squares, and this one is all in one square, all in one, and it's a red card. So, what do you think? I mean, this is just gonna be a regular kind of regular bag like that. But this one I'm gonna crochet the handles. I'm not gonna put the handles like this. I don't know. Maybe, maybe other size to do it. But let me show you how that can be look like with the handles, like like that. Hmm. I think they're gonna be look. I think this one will look good in this one. What do you think? So I think the white. Well, I think the white is gonna be good in that bag, and this one is gonna be good on this one. What do you think? but you can still comment. Tell me what you think. I'm not gonna do it yet, and see maybe my next video. you know, um, the yarn that I've been used on this one, this part right here is I love this yarn, and this one is terracotta. So it's beautiful color. Let me show you what is the next stuff that I'm working on. I wasn't live, and because I do my live on um Thursdays, but because I had to help my husband finish well, clean a house. Oh boy. And so I'll just go clean the house Thursday. So I move. I had to put my live on Friday. Well, whatever time you're watching this video, that's what it is. So um when I wasn't live, I'm not completely done, but just only I was done. It was the square. Well, this is the yarn that I use. This one right here, and this one is I love this yarn, and that's the name for this yarn right here. And this is what the finish, what the square look like. And what I decide to do is that's the holder books. So I put purple. Well, um, purple is my favorite color, and this is how they look completely done. Now, I will making some more, and I'm working on another one, so I will show you. So this one right here, I put a button. So I have bunch the different buttons in here. So I'm trying using kind of like match. I don't want to make it like two like for little girls. I'm trying to make them for, you know, everyone, everybody. I got these ones right here. I'm not using on this one. I almost kind of tended just kind of close to do it. Let me show you how it can be look like in the color purple. Oh boy. Okay. I know it was could be turned really nice, but I'm probably gonna use another one. Another this one, it's okay. I want to make more too light. So that is this is different. I don't have much on this one. I have only one. Let's see. Good on black with this one. Or black, all black, and the flower just like this. Anyway, so I put button in here. So um this is kind of the books that I use. This is my son books. When people buy all this stuff right here, that the holding books or back books, or I don't know how they call it. Um I just say it's only the crochet item, not the book, because the book is not mine. So it's bigger space, so they can put it like at the Bible, like medium size. They still have much room, and it's not really tight. So this is how the look kind of finish. I mean, I really like it. So I finished this one kind of, well, only kind of the square, but it's not 100% finished on the life. I don't know. I mean, what do you think about? It's just turned like a different colors, like, but it's okay. This one is the yarn, and the yarn is the cow. It was on clearance on um, Hobby Lobby, and this is how much half. And I'm thinking I'm gonna use. Hmm, well, let me see. This one is 140 grams, and this one 142. I think barely I'm gonna use one skein for one of the squares. So, and this could be kind of like for this one. I have some more books. See, I have another book right here, and this one I'm pretty sure I'm gonna Here's another book. This one is more, I mean, this one is bigger than this one. I'm not following the pattern on this one. I'm following pattern on this side. So, and I'm going to use this size for the book. And also, I was in my live or show. I'm still working on this one. I used 5.5 millimeters crochet hook and also on that ones too. Um, this yarn right here, fundamental cotton yarn. This one is made in Mexico, and this one I use for this right here. So this one is, I think I already showed this one, but I want to just show because I'm making some more and using this yarn, and also I have more yarn in this that I'm gonna make more. So like I was mentioning in my life, it's gonna be more unique items on my boot that I'm gonna do for my farmers markets or craft shows. I am not gonna bring in so many things like, this kind of specific items. Like my goal for this year is do um more bags, crochet bags. I'm gonna do wearables, but not really a lot. And um there could be unique wearables and also toys, some in the specific toys. So that's what I'm gonna go. So this is one of those. And also this is how much yarn I have left for. I'm gonna make it two more, but also I'm gonna make it the large one for like the large string, a little bit more long than this one, because this one is kind of like a small, kind of medium size. I can do a couple rounds in here, especially when people like at the farmers market or on festivals, they like to have like iced coffee or iced tea, and they had ice and sometimes the water and you still in your hands. So this one is really nice idea. So I'm working on that one. So I will working on that one, but I don't know that I'm gonna use the Symphonia yarn on those. So, but definitely on this in particular yarn, they have just in specific colors. They don't have a lot of different colors. It's weird when they have kind of some colors, but this one I was not including, so just grab it because I like to work with that yarn. This is all for me, everyone. Hopefully you like this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Yeah, so that's everything here for me, and I hopefully see you in the next video. Have a wonderful and beautiful and amazing yarn day. Bye.